First and second language acquisition, language as an innate faculty. In this video, I'm going to explain in my own words what first language acquisition is from Chomsky's nativist point of view. I am also going to go through some similarities and differences between first language acquisition and second language acquisition. Chomsky proposed that each human being is born with a language acquisition device, what he called a black box. This activates when we are infants and enables us to take from our immediate environment a native language, based on universal grammar. Universal grammar is a set of principles and parameters in the child's mind ready to be activated by input. The language acquisition device is universal grammar. We are all born with it, regardless of intelligence, size, race, sex, class, or other variables. The process of language acquisition is not simple. It starts off at the initial or zero state. The baby knows no language but becomes ready to acquire any. Exposure as well as social interaction are both crucial and necessary in order for the child to be in contact with the language and the input received. That is when the universal grammar is activated to process that input and to apply the principles and set the parameters. In the setting of parameters, the child is able to use the lexicon, the core grammar, and to reach grammatical competence. This is the steady state, full knowledge of the language. So the process of universal grammar are applying the principles, applying and setting the parameters, and acquiring the lexicon. This process takes about 5 to 6 years. In the end, the output of that process is linguistic competence. The linguistic competence has different layers to it. The nucleus is universal grammar with the principles and parameters. The principles are the characteristics that all languages share, and the parameters are the characteristics that vary from one language to the other. The second layer is the lexicon, that is words and their properties. And the last layer is the marked periphery, the one that continues developing throughout our lives. Some similarities between first language acquisition and second language acquisition are that in both there are predictable stages. They are both influenced by universal grammar, and making mistakes is a big part of acquiring the languages. Some differences are that first language acquisition can be subconsciously acquired, whereas second language acquisition is a conscious study. Second language acquisition requires continuous learning and guidance. It's a lengthy process. It varies from language to language and person to person.